You're ambitious, you've got big dreams, you want to be successful and live the life you've always imagined. But there's a problem. You're lazy, or at least that's what you tell yourself. You know exactly what you should be doing, yet you don't do it. And that creates guilt. Because deep down, you know you're capable of more. That guilt builds up over time. Days turn into weeks, weeks into months, until eventually you stop fighting it and just accept it. Then the new year arrives. New year, same goals. You start strong, motivation is high. You're convinced this time will be different. But before you know it, procrastination creeps back in. One skip day turns into two, two turns into a week, and suddenly procrastination isn't just something you do, it's who you think you are. So I guess I'm just lazy. But here's the truth. You're not lazy. You're stuck. And the reason can be summed up in one word: inertia. In physics, inertia is the tendency for objects at rest to stay at rest, and objects in motion to stay in motion unless acted upon by an external force. It's Newton's first law of motion, and it applies just as much to your tasks as it does to objects. Starting any task requires an initial push, and the problem is we make that push feel massive in our minds. So instead of starting, we avoid, we scroll, we distract ourselves with cheap dopamine. That's procrastination. So if you want to break procrastination, you don't need more motivation. You need to break inertia. Here's how. First, reduce the stakes. Getting started is the hardest part, so make starting stupidly easy. If you tell yourself, I need to write a 5,000-word essay, the inertia is huge. Your brain shuts down. But if you say, I'm just going to write 50 words, suddenly it feels doable. No pressure, no overwhelm, just start. Second, use the 2-minute rule. When you don't feel like doing something, tell yourself you'll do it for just 2 minutes. Set a timer, clean for one song, work until the timer ends, and most of the time you won't stop, because once you're in motion, you gain momentum, and momentum keeps you going. At first, it's like pushing a ball uphill, but once you get it moving, it rolls on its own. That's the secret. Stop trying to change your entire life overnight. Stop waiting to feel motivated. Lower the bar. Start small. Start for 2 minutes. Because you don't need to see the whole staircase. You just need to take the first step.